Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I am actually going to be showing you guys a little hypopressive flow today. If you guys don't know what that is a breathing technique that I've been doing for the past 3 to 4 years. I started doing it when I had really bad back spasms after having my first bangs about 4 years ago. And yeah, it has helped me so much. It really helped the back spasms like dissipate, and it's kind of been a lifesaver for me anytime my back has gone bad, and also so helpful for ab separation, which I also had with bangs and coda, and just a whole lot more. So I just wanted to show you guys a little flow we've been working on. I work with a lady named Angie, and she's amazing. I'm gonna link all her info down in the description, so check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna walk in, and I hope you guys enjoy this flow. I'm here with Angie. You guys might have seen her before in a few of our other episodes. I've done some breathing stuff with her before. She is like the hypopressive breathing master. And yeah, we're gonna teach you guys another flow. And yeah, I just want to introduce Angie, and she's gonna tell you a little bit more about the hypopressive breathing and the benefits.
Yeah, so this flow that we're going to teach you guys today is excellent for spinal realignment. It's great postpartum to activate all of those involuntary muscle fibers in your core. And it's really awesome to incorporate this level of rhythmic breathing to help calm the nervous system and help with any sort of stress reduction as well.
Yeah, I've been doing this for about, I would say like almost 4 years. And it's been like a lifesaver. I had really bad back spasms, and I had some ab separation after I had banks. So this has kind of been my go-to, and definitely a big help in everything. So we're going to be putting a link for her online class in the description. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely check that out. But we are going to get into this flow.
Yeah. So let's demonstrate decompression breathing and apnea. So you're going to start with your feet hip-width distance apart, your knees slightly bent. You're going to lengthen your waist and open your ribs, and you'll align your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips and your hips over your heels. So you're going to keep this postural alignment as you do the breathing. So decompression breathing, you'll inhale through your nose with sealed lips, and then you'll exhale out your mouth like you're fogging a mirror as you elongate your spine. So let's take another breath here. You're inhaling through your nose, filling your ribs from the bottom to the top. And then as you exhale, you're keeping your ribs relatively inflated as you grow through the crown of your head. Let's take another breath here, expanding your ribs wide. And then as you exhale, keep your ribs open, lengthen through the crown of your head. Good, and we'll take one more breath, then we'll demonstrate apnea. So you're gonna take a decompression inhale, and then as you exhale, you'll grow through the crown of your head. Now when your lungs are empty, you'll close mouth, nose, throat, hold your breath, and open ribs. So you'll see this hollowing in your belly, and you'll see these indentations in your neck. When you release apnea, you'll inhale through your nose. And then as you exhale, you'll exhale out your mouth like you're fogging a mirror, maintaining that posture. And then take another breath here, opening the ribs. As you exhale, reach your fingers down, keep your ribs inflated, and then you'll come to apnea again. So in apnea, you can also move your arms. So go ahead and point your fingers in with your palms down. Good. And so here you're pressing your palms down, you're just opening your ribs, lengthening your spine. You'll inhale through your nose with sealed lips, and then exhale, come right back to apnea. So you empty your lungs every time prior to going into apnea. Good. You come to apnea, and now you can lift your hands up to chest height in apnea. Good. So we can do movements in apnea the whole time, maintaining that neutral spine, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. So you'll stay for your inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down at your sides and grow through the crown of your head. Excellent. We'll start with your feet hip-width distance apart, knees slightly bent, And your fingertips pointing in with your palms facing the ground, elbows wide. Good. Lengthen your waist and really expand through your shoulder blades. Align your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. We'll start with 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose, expanding lower, then middle, then upper ribs. And then exhale out your mouth as you press your palms down and really lengthen your waist. Here's your second breath. Inhale, filling your ribs from the bottom to the top. And then exhale, empty your ribs from the top to the bottom as you press the crown of your head to the sky. And then come to your first apnea here. Great. So in apnea, you're pressing your palms down, your elbows wide, and you're growing through the crown of your head. You'll take 1 breath after this, and then exhale, come back to apnea. Very good. In this apnea, bring your hands up to chest height, nice and slow. When you get to that chest height position, you'll press your elbows wide and you'll press your palms forward. Stay here for your inhale. As you lower your arms, really lengthen your spine, grow through the crown of the head, lift your rib cage away from your pelvis, and come back to apnea here. In this apnea, you're gonna bring your arms all the way over your head. Excellent. At the top, you're gonna press your palms to the sky and your elbows wide. Good, lengthening through the crown of the head. Keep your arms lifted for your inhale. As you exhale, bring your arms down to their starting position at your hips. Good, stay here for your inhale. Now as you exhale, point your fingers down to the floor and your palms will be facing backwards. Hands are down at your sides. Good. Take 1 more breath here. Inhale, expand your ribs, and then exhale, come to apnea. So reach your fingertips down, grow through the crown of your head, and you're gonna come to apnea in this position. Very good. So now in apnea, you're gonna rotate your thumbs forward and bring your arms overhead into a wide position. Exactly. So now you're reaching through your fingertips. Good. Stay here for your inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your arms back down to that starting position. Good. We're going to transition into the lunge postures now. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, step forward into that lunge position. The legs are at 90-degree angles. Take 1 more breath here. Good. And then exhale, come to apnea. So you're pressing your palm into your thigh, growing through the crown of the head, and then come to apnea. Good. Now bring your other hand up to chest height. Good. So you're pressing down onto your thigh with one hand and out with your other palm. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, lower that hand back to the starting position and come right back into another apnea. Very good. Now in this apnea, bring your arm all the way over your head. Excellent. Stay here for your inhale. Good. As you exhale, bring that hand back down. Good. Inhale here. Good. Now bring that hand all the way overhead again. Excellent. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, bring that hand back down. And now you're going to transition to the hinge. So take an inhale here in the lunge position. As you exhale, step forward to the hinge position. Good. And come right into apnea again here. So just neutralizing the spine. The weight is in the toes. You're pressing the crown of the head forward, gently pressing the palms into the thighs. Good. Exhale, step back with the other foot. So now we're going to do that lunge series on the other side here. Good. Take another inhale, expand lower, then middle, then upper ribs. Okay, exhale, come to apnea. Good. Okay, in apnea, you're gonna lift your hand to chest height. So you're pressing out with that lifted palm, down with the other palm onto the thigh. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, bring your hand right back down to its starting position, and you're gonna return to apnea right away. Good. Now in this apnea, you're going to bring your hand all the way overhead. Very good. Pressing up with that upper palm. Good. And then exhale, bring that palm back down to its starting position. We'll do that 1 more time. So right back into apnea here. Good. And then bring that hand up overhead in apnea. Good. Keeping that palm lifted for your inhale. Exhale, bring that hand back down. Excellent. So stay here for your inhale. On your exhale, come back to that hinge position. Very good. Okay, take another breath here. Expanding your ribs. Exhale, really lengthen your neck, lengthen your waist, press your palms into your thighs. Good, take one more breath here. Lower, middle, upper ribs expand. As you exhale, press the back of your head to the sky, crown of the head forward, and then come to apnea. Good, so first apnea, we're gonna stay in a neutral spine position. Good, so you're gently pressing into your thighs to lengthen your waist. Good, stay here. Exhale, come right back to apnea. So empty your lungs and apnea. Now in this apnea, you're just gonna round your neck. So only your neck, the rest of your spine stays neutral. Very good. When you take your inhale, direct it to the back of your heart. Exhale, come back to apnea. Good, keep the weight in the toes. Very nice. Okay, apnea. Now in this apnea, you're just gonna round your mid-back. So neck stays rounded, round mid-back, lower back stays neutral. Very good. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, come right back to apnea. Excellent. Okay, apnea. Now you're gonna round your lower back as well, and your head's gonna come a little bit lower. Your weight is in your toes. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay, stay here for your inhale. And then exhale, come right back to apnea. Beautiful. Good, so apnea. Now in this apnea, you're gonna slide your hands down your legs and bring your hands on the floor, a couple inches in front of your feet. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, you'll slightly bend your knees and come right back to apnea here. Good, in apnea, straighten your knees and look up at your belly button. Amazing. Good, so stay here for your inhale. Now you're gonna exhale, bend your knees. We're gonna do that one more time. Come right back to apnea here. And then exhale, straighten your knees. So feel that big hamstring stretch, big lift of your uterus, lengthening of your low spine. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Very good. Stay in this position for your inhale. And then as you exhale, come to a plank position. So you're gonna rotate your hands forward again. Good. Finish that exhale. Good. And then you'll take an inhale into the back of the heart in this plank position. Exhale, come to downward dog. So you're gonna lift your hips to the sky. At the bottom of this exhale, come into apnea. Beautiful. So in apnea, you're pressing your heels down and you're pressing your tailbone to the sky. Good. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, bend your knees slightly. So you're just gonna hover your knees in downward dog and then come back to apnea. Beautiful. And in apnea, you straighten your knees. Excellent. We'll do that a few more times. Stay here with straight knees for your inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. When your lungs are empty, you're gonna come to apnea. And then in apnea, you straighten your knees. So you're reaching your tailbone to the sky, pressing your heels down, crown of head forward. Last one. Exhale, bend your knees. Very good. And then come to apnea. And then in apnea, you're gonna straighten your knees and press your heels down. Beautiful. Good. So inhale, stay here. Now exhale, come to all fours. Good. We're gonna take 3 breaths. Here's your second breath. Inhale, expand your ribs, lower, middle, upper ribs. Good. Exhale, bring your weight into your hands. So you're pressing the ground away, your fingers are pointing in, your elbows are pressing wide. Take one more breath here. Good. Really press the ground away, expand through the back of the heart. Beautiful. Press your head forward, weight in the hands, come to apnea. Good. So this first apnea, just have a neutral spine. You're just really lengthening through the crown of the head with that neutral spine. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, stay here for your inhale. Exhale, come right back to apnea. Good. Now in this apnea, you're gonna extend a leg backwards and lift it up just to hip height, so your heel's in line with your hip. And you'll stay here for your inhale. Good, and then exhale, lower that leg. Good. Take another breath in here. Good, weight in the hands, press your head forward, and then tuck your toes under, and exhale, come back to apnea. Good, now in this apnea, you're gonna extend the other leg backwards. Good, so you're really pressing through that heel, pressing through the crown of the head, pressing the ground away. Stay for your inhale, and then exhale, bring that leg back to its starting position. Beautiful. Okay, inhale, expand your ribs. Now on this exhale, you're gonna bring your forehead to the ground, and your arms are gonna come up above your head into a diamond position. Take another breath in, really expand through the back of the heart. And then as you exhale, shoot your tailbone to the sky, press your forehead into the ground. Very good. One more breath, expand lower, then middle, then upper ribs. And then as you exhale, empty upper, then middle, then lower ribs, and come to apnea. Very good. So in apnea, you're expanding through the back of your heart, you're reaching your tailbone to the sky, and you're pressing your forehead into the ground. We'll do that one more time. So take one breath, and then exhale, return to apnea. Very good. Okay, apnea. Excellent. So reach your tailbone to the sky, press your forehead into the ground, and round between your shoulder blades. Beautiful. You're gonna stay here for your inhale. On your exhale, cross your feet and come back to the seated position with your legs crossed. We'll put our hands on our thighs to begin, fingers pointing in. Good. As you exhale, gently press down into your thighs as you grow through the crown of your head. Good, and take one more breath here. Expand lower, middle, upper ribs. Now keep the ribs lifted away from the pelvis as you press down into the thighs. Beautiful. Come to apnea here. First apnea, you're just gonna press down into the thighs. So you're trying to get as much length in the waist as possible and expand the ribs. Very good. Okay, come right back to apnea here. Pressing down into the thighs, out with the elbows, lengthening the waist. Good, now in this apnea, bring your hands to chest height. When they get to chest height, you'll separate your hands a little bit and you'll press your elbows wide. Beautiful. Stay here for your inhale. Good, exhale, bring your hands down to your thighs as you grow through the crown of the head. Take one more breath. And then come back to apnea here. Good. Excellent. Okay, apnea. Now in this apnea, you'll bring your arms all the way overhead. Yes, excellent. And then you'll separate your hands a little bit at the top, puff up through the back of the heart. Beautiful. Stay here for your inhale. As you exhale, really grow through the crown of the head as you bring your hands back down. Good. Okay, take an inhale here. And then on your exhale, switch your feet. So just bring the other leg on top now. Good. Inhale, open lower, then middle, then upper ribs. Exhale, press your palms into your thighs, grow through the crown of the head, and come to apnea. Great. Just keeping your hands on your thighs for this first apnea on this side, lengthening your waist as much as possible, holding. Good. Okay, exhale, lengthen your spine, and come back to apnea here. Very good. In this apnea, bring your hands to chest height. Beautiful. And then you'll separate your hands a little bit at the top, pressing your elbows wide, palms forward. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your thighs. You're going to take one more breath here. So really expand lower, then middle, then upper ribs. And then exhale, come back to apnea, gently pressing down through the palms to lengthen the waist. Good. And then apnea. And now you're going to bring your arms all the way over your head. And when they're over your head, you're going to separate your hands a little bit, press your elbows wide. Very good. Staying with your arms lifted for the inhale. Exhale, grow as you bring your hands down. Very good. Okay, inhale here, expand your ribs. Good. On your exhale, you'll come to your back. So bring your feet forward. Good. You're going to lie on your back with your arms down at your sides. Ankles are flexed. We'll take two more breaths here. So as you exhale, you're going to pull your heels towards your bottom as you grow through the crown of your head. Good. Now as you inhale, you'll bring your arms over your head into that Y position. Good. And take one more inhale. So inhale, reach long through your arms. Exhale, lift your hips. So you'll pull your heels as you lift your hips. Come to apnea in the top of this bridge here. Good. Now in apnea, you're gonna lower your hips as you pull your heels, and now you're gonna bring your hands down onto your thighs. Still in apnea, press into your thighs. When you inhale, you'll bring your arms overhead into that Y position. Good. Exhale, pull your heels as you lift your hips. Excellent. Come to apnea at the top of the bridge. In apnea, you're gonna pull your heels as you lower your hips. Pull as you lower, pull as you lower. Very good. And then you're gonna bring your hands down onto your thighs, give it a little press. Good. When you inhale, you'll bring your arms overhead. And then exhale, pull your heels as you lift your hips. Good. And then come to apnea at the top of this bridge. Pull your heels as you lower your hips, and then bring your hands down onto your thighs. Good. And rest. Excellent. Nice work.